All right, Patriots-Colts joint practice. Check this tweet out from Mike Reese, who says Christian Gonzalez is not present for the start of this joint practice. At the end of Monday's practice, he had a hard landing, while covering Romeo Doubs on an end zone fade. So potentially, it could be related to that. He also is engaged in contract extension talks. So let's start there, Joe, before we get into the practice, because you and I have said time after time, he shouldn't be out there anyways in pads. These things can happen.
Yeah, he shouldn't be out there no matter what. So Mike Reese is like one of the best in the business. And that report coming out today, he definitely talked to the team about it. What I mean by that is I don't think he posts that without asking the team, hey, could he be out today because of that? They could have blessed it. I'm going a little deeper here. He shouldn't be out there. Done.
We all agree.
The reason probably doesn't really matter. Hunter Henry signed an extension yesterday,
Yes,
right?
That's right.
Notice that?
Yeah.
Hunter Henry signed an extension.
Yeah, a nice one too.
Somebody else. I'm not trying to make contrived talk here. It's just interesting, the timing. To me, it sounds like they're using, through the media, something that may have happened yesterday that kept them out today. There's only one joint practice this week, Matt. Tomorrow is the walkthrough, and then they're going to have the game
on Thursday.
Next week, they'll have two.
Right.
I don't want to make a big deal about it, but I think it's just it's a point for Gonzalez to not be out there. A, he shouldn't be out there anyways, but B, it's just another point in his process of, okay, you took care of the tight end, still waiting for mine. I'm here every day. So I think this is something through the media, Matt, that they wanted to say, hey, he might have rolled his hip. It's just a precaution.
Sure.
He wouldn't have been out there anyways.
So you're getting both sides in the Reese report. You're getting Gonzalez's side, and you're getting the team side. Gonzalez's side is, I had a hard fall yesterday. The team side is, there are contract negotiations going on. But this is 100% a hold in. I've been on record, Joe. You know, I've said this is not a story. He's out there, he's participating in training camp, he's participating in pads, and until he doesn't participate, it's not a story. Now it's a story. It's 100% a story. This is a hold-in from Christian Gonzalez. I also think it speaks to how the players and, frankly, how the teams really feel about practices, padded or not, preseason games.
What do you mean?
Whatever. Drake May's not playing in the preseason game on Thursday.
Yeah.
Christian Gonzalez isn't participating in the joint practices because he's holding in. These joint practices are really the only thing in training camp, frankly, worth anything. The preseason games are not. Guys don't play.
Right.
It's a controlled environment even when the team is in pads, so much so that Gonzalez, with $100 million on the line, is willing to go out there and say, hey, I'll practice, fine, I'll put on the pads. But the second another team comes into town for joint practices, which are not as controlled an environment, you never know what might happen.
Right.
Gonzalez says, I'm good, I don't have my money, which frankly, smart for him, good for him. I can't believe he's been out there to this point, but now it's a story.
He shouldn't take a hard fall. He shouldn't even be out there taking no damn hard fall.
He didn't, and whether or not he took a hard fall, that has nothing to do with the reason why he's not out there today. The reason he's not out there today, guys, is he doesn't have his contract. And this is the line in the sand he drew. It's one step farther than I think a lot of us thought.
Yes.
You know, when he showed up to camp, I said he's not going to take part in padded practice.
And he did.
And he did, and I was shocked by that.
Yep.
But now we've gotten to one step further, which is the joint practice, which everybody will tell you in the NFL is the most valuable, and I would argue the only valuable part of the summer and the only valuable part of training camp. He says, I'm good, I'm not participating.
As he should.
Opinions are only on the report.
Yeah.
So this isn't like two guys who are just saying things as a report here that, oh, he's not there today because of this roll-up. Come on now.
Right.
This is both teams negotiating with each other. Yeah. They know the player is going to. Again, Mike Reese does not put that out there if the team or at least somebody approved it or looked at it.
No, but that's why both sides were presented, Joe.
Correct.
Gonzalez's side is, well, I mean, I had a hard fall yesterday.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not taking part. The team side is, you kidding me? The guy's looking for a contract. That's not why he's not out there.
Yeah. So just remember, the reports are real.
Yeah. Because that's what one side is arguing. That's what the other side's arguing.
To dig a little deeper here, it is a story now.
Yeah.
You know why? because I remember, Travis, you said, hey, he deserves the money, give him the money. I think the Krafts are waiting it out now. Like, I think a lot of people think that it's him who should wait. But when the Witherspoon deal signs, let's just say it's $31.5 million a year.
Which could be the number.
He wants more than that.
Yeah, he does.
Boston Sports Journal today.
He does.
Like, he already had that. Again, he's a reporter. I'm not. But, like, maybe they're at 35 or 36.
Oh, my God.
What I'm trying to say is it's in the Kraft's best interest to see where Witherspoon ends up too. And then, all right, we'll give you – because everyone just thinks it's a 500,000 more or $1 million more.
What if it's not?
This is why I think Gonzalez camp is like, we want to hold out for what could potentially be the best deal for us. So, if they offer him right now, to your point, something more, that will set the market.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Patriots are market setters.
No.
They want to tell you they are through the media.
But they're not.
I mean, dude, they just couldn't pay for the turf. Like, I'm not to be, like, come on, let's be honest about this, guys. The World Cup came in. They put down the best grass in the world.
That's an NFL problem.
Then they sold the grass. So just so you know.
Yeah.
And then they put a piece of turf on there.
You can sell grass?
You can sell grass.
Listen, we can sell grass, baby.
Various types of grass can be sold.
But like, for real, you put out a turf out there that the league says is not compliant, and you want Drake May out there? Like, come on, are you kidding me? So, like, I don't want to use this about money, or I'm not going to use the word cheap, but, like, isn't there a higher standard for you New England Patriots? Like, come on. This story, I did this story when it came out. I heard about the turf coming out. I heard about the grass. I heard that they had to sell the old grass before they could put the new turf back on. Now the new turf isn't good enough. So, like, now what do they have to go out and put it? Where are they going? Where are they going? Home Depot, Lowe's? Matt? Where are they getting the turf?
I want to know where they sold the grass.
Who got the grass?
Right. Is that going to my
That new stadium that's supposedly coming into where now? Portland, Maine? Is that where it was now?
Oh, yeah, the soccer stadium? I bet
For real.
That'll be a grass.
The New England Patriots were just in the Super Bowl, and you're playing with turf?
That's
like, and you can't put your quarterback out there or your cornerback out there. It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest with you.
Well, listen, news and notes from the joint practice. We did see two of the game's biggest stars go at it, and our guy won. A.J. Brown cooked Sauce Gardner. Watch this right here. Boy, get off.
Ooh.
You saw Sauce almost fall down, too. Let's watch it again. Look at this. I mean, this guy.
That's a big fish there,
That's
Travis. That's the guy you wanted right there. Look at him.
Tried to tell you that's the dude. And he wanted to be here ever since he was little. Watch this right here. Who are you, Sauce Gardner? Watch this. Look at Sauce slipping and falling. Man, I'm telling you.
Blame the grass.
Big time season from A.J. Brown. That was good to see right there. Here's Drake May on what he's learned so far in these joint practices.
Yeah, I think I was proud of the guys for, first of all, the effort. I think, first off, seeing somebody new for the first time and seeing some different things, I thought we did some good things. And I think we got to finish off better, and that's speaking on my part in the 2-minute drill. But, I really think it's, we challenge our guys to try to be consistent throughout the day, and I think they responded to that. And I think we got some things to work on, obviously, and I know it's a good defense over there, and they do some good stuff. So I'm looking forward to watching the tape, but I'm proud of the guys and the energy, and I feel like sometimes even when we lacked it, sometimes I think the guys kind of brought it back.
Drake, how have you learned to use these to your advantage to get ready here in your third year now with the joint?
Yeah, I think it's great because you don't really scout, these joint practices. You take a mini look at them and, kind of an idea of what the defensive coordinator does. But really it's just going out there and kind of feeling what I see and trying to make some plays. So I think that's one of the coolest things about joint practice. You get to see somebody else and, don't really scout them and game plan them really hard. So it's good for you to kind of see and react and try to get your guys going.
All right, so there's Drake May there, QB1. We will not see him in the game, preseason game number 1 against the Colts. Guys, I'm looking at the schedule now. You have Colts, Eagles, and the Browns. When will we see Drake May, or will we see Drake May? Is Vrabel going to pull a McVay and we're not even going to see this kid?
I don't think you should see him. These games don't matter. The teams know they don't matter. The teams will flat out tell you that they don't matter by not playing their guys. What is the purpose of sending May out there, especially if it's new turf for the Eagles game? I mean, what's the status of that turf going to be? I don't want to put my franchise quarterback out there getting hurt in game 2 of the preseason. They should just abolish these preseason games. It is the height of fake football. What are we going to have to talk about Friday morning with this game? I know we'll find our things, but May's not going to be out there. Gonzalez won't be out there. It's going to be frankly, none of the starters are going to be out there, so we're going to get all hot and bothered over some third string positional battle. You'll forget those guys' names in about 3 weeks when the regular season starts. I hate preseason football. I can't stand preseason football. Fake football. That's all it is. It'd be one thing if it were the way it used to be when the third preseason game was the tune-up game, and you get the starters for 3 quarters.
Those days are gone.
Those days are so long gone because it's all about the joint practices. They don't even do as many of those anymore. No. So again, we are in the height of fake football season right now. The summer is fake football. Wake me up when it's Labor Day and it's week 1.
Hey, Matt, how do you feel about preseason football?
It's awful. It is the worst. All right.
This has been going on for 10 years. I could nap to this, him talking about this.
NBA Summer League, bad. Preseason football, just a little bit above NBA Summer League in regards to worthlessness.
Spring training baseball.
Spring training baseball, also worthless. Completely worthless. I don't know if it's as worthless as preseason football because preseason football gets hyped. At least with like spring training and the summer league, we're like, well, I know what we're dealing with here. But I have to listen to people like Joe tell me about our guy Frank Webb and his Bath Centers, the running back, years ago. Name me guys that you and I have talked about over the years.
Bam Childress was the one when I was younger, but yeah, he played for Ohio State. He was a big one that everybody loved. But Ralph Webb, Brian Timms made the team, but then eventually got cut. Tyler Gaffney, Jacob Hollister.
Oh, geez.
It was bad.
Brian Timms.
I'm trying to think of some. Wait, who was the tight end that went to the Jets?
Studfeld.
Yeah, that's right.
Jake.
God.
Zach.
Yeah, Zach Sudfeld, or
Sudfeld.
Is that one of those Sudfelds? Anyways, it's kind of like when you buy season tickets, you have to get those games included in your ticket package.
Yeah.
They just shouldn't charge you for them. It's bad, Travis.
It's bad.
And I'm working the game on Thursday night.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yes,
have fun with that.
Thank you. Baron Morton is the guy to look at. He's the third string quarterback this year. Yes, on the Patriots. But if I can be kind of serious for a second, because it's not serious at all.
Yes.
The one guy that's actually stood out at camp when I was there was Tommy DeVito. And Tommy DeVito's he's gonna probably play 3 quarters on Thursday. So Sean Stiletto, if you're watching, bro, we'll get you on if you want to talk about your client here or any others you have. But Tommy DeVito, he's going to be playing this week.
617-582-CHAD. If you want to talk Pats, get in here with us. Vrabel did talk today. He was asked about the joint practices, but he was also asked about that offseason counseling he had to do. Take a listen.
Well, I think we always look at improvement. As we talk about getting ready for the next season, we always look at improvement and ways that we can improve individually and, how we can improve as a team. And it's really critical that we continue to do that on and off the field. I believe in that. I believe in everything that we can do to help this football team, to help our coaches, to help, myself and everybody else included. And how we, this journey that we're going to go on, is going to be completely different than the one we went on last year. And that's all of our jobs is to prepare for it now. So really focused on our improvement individually and as a team. And that's something that we can do today. You look at the O-line and, we talk about them and their ability to play together as a unit. There's so many combination blocks that they're involved in, and we have to be better. And again, 5-0 linemen have to be able to sustain the line of scrimmage. And I just walked into that meeting room and said, how do we improve? How do we improve our combination blocks? It's not asking you to block everybody one-on-one. So I think we all have areas that we can improve on, and that includes the coaches.
All right, so we hear from the coach there. Here's another thing I want to get to you guys quickly before we go to break. Alec Pierce still is not playing for the Colts, still injured. We just watched our guy, A.J. Brown, cook Sauce Gardner, who's allegedly one of the best in the game. Patriots made the right decision this offseason, huh? Because remember, all the talk was give all the money in the world to Alec Pierce. He's still hurt. I do understand he's younger, but A.J. Brown, a proven commodity, and he's actually practicing and available.
I'm with you on that. I was never really in on the Pierce idea just because I didn't really know what he is and who he is.
Still unproven.
You're making a projection there with Pierce. Now, it's good down the field, so that feels like a good fit for Drake May. Give me A.J. Brown over Alec Pierce.
I'd rather A.J. Brown and Romeo Doubs over Alec Pierce. So, I won't do a victory lap just yet. Pierce has had a pretty good career, I look at the quarterbacks he has.
Yeah.
I think Anthony Richardson's starting on Thursday, and I remember him. He beat the Pats a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
At Gillette Stadium. But the Pierce thing, though, there's been some weird rumors about him.
Sketchy, right?
Him getting certain treatment and not getting certain treatment. Whatever it is, they say he's going to be good to go for week 1, but he got a lot of money there. And in a way, I want teams to do what the Colts did. That's your young guy. You drafted him. You keep him. A lot of these guys, they go elsewhere and get the money. It probably could have worked out for the Pats, but they made the right choice, I think, right now with A.J. Brown and Dobbs.
I'll be honest, if I'm him, especially being young, I'm taking less to come play with Drake May. I'm stuck with AR-15 and Daniel Jones. Please.
And I wouldn't be surprised if A.J. Brown wants to stay here long term. He might have to take less to play with Drake May.
He's getting older. He's going to have to.
I mean, did Hunter Henry take a little less?
No, he got paid fairly. We went through the numbers
market,
yesterday.
Yeah, Drake May is getting paid next offseason.
Yes.
When is Christian Gonzalez getting paid? We don't quite know that yet. You're telling me that they're going to pay A.J. Brown full market value at that time? That's not
And he's not getting any younger. I just made the joke about our guy's available and he's out there and he's working, but let's not act like he doesn't get banged up either. A.J. Brown I'm talking about. So I think he will. But look, you wanted to be a Patriot your whole life, bruh. Maybe you got to take a little less. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes. I'm glad to have him and not Alec Pierce as of now. What say you? 617-582-CHAT. Get in here, talk Pats with us. In fact, when we come back, a show for the people, by the people. We hear from you, our favorite co-host. Next, right here on Boston's Enter the Chat.